It's Dana.
And it's Heather.
And we're SoFlo Moms on the go.
Welcome.
Yes, on this beautiful South Florida day.
I'm glistening.
Yes, we're glistening a little bit. We're sparkling.
We're sparkling. We have a sparkle on today.
Exactly. It's so beautiful out. School started. Makes the day a little bit prettier too.
Yeah.
Getting back into routine and stuff.
Yes, I'm feeling like finally, I think.
Yeah.
I need maybe like 1 or 2 more days.
Yeah, I think so too. Just to get all the little kinks out.
Yeah. Homework. Well, there's not much homework yet, but dinner and just trying to get my own. Going to bed early so I can wake up early. Yeah.
Time schedules have changed. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes.
Once again, we're here. We're SoFlo Moms on the go. I'm Dana, and this is the fabulous.
Oh, thanks. Heather.
Yeah.
Hi.
And we're really glad that you're here with us today. Please, we would love to see you there. Comment, tell us that you're there. Say hi. Give us some likes, some thumbs up.
We love the ha-has, which are the smiley faces, so tune in. So, and if you're just now tuning in, if you've never heard of us before, which we hope you're new, SoFlo Moms on the Go is SoFlo is South Florida. It's one of the hashtags we use a lot. And we met, we became great friends. We talk about motherhood all the time, and
we're each other's sounding boards. Yep.
Yeah. So, and we decided, wouldn't it be fun? You know, we're already bloggers, so if you didn't know that, you have a website.
Pellerini, and it's a lifestyle parenting blog.
Yep. And I'm Local Mom Scoop, where I share like the local scoop happening in South Florida too. And we decided to combine ourselves, get together, and share us on the go all the time.
Yes.
So
and it's been so much fun. It's been almost a year.
I know.
Believe it or not.
I know.
We're on
What's
like our
happening?
36th episode or 37th episode already.
Wow.
I know. And it's so much fun. We enjoy what we're doing. We enjoy writing, but we also like seeing you guys and interacting on our Facebook Live shows each week. We're always open to new ideas and suggestions. So if you have any for topics or anything, please feel free to comment below. Hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
So today we are going to be talking about something that every family goes through at one point or another.
I think I'm still going through it too.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to go through it until we're not doing
until
it
we
anymore.
Pick them out of the house.
Yes. And what is that?
So today is tips for, well, we say for your little ones for traveling, but we have some older ones too, so we can share some as well.
Right.
For, I guess, toddlers, baby, toddler, and elementary.
Yeah, I think after elementary school, they're kind of on their own. They have their own things that they can keep themselves busy and occupied and fun things to do. They kind of are on their own. But today, we're very thankful that our show is sponsored by Duna USA. You will see this product, and if you have a baby, are going to have a baby, have a grandbaby, are going to have a grandbaby,
know somebody who's going to have a baby, having your 3rd or 4th baby,
you are going to want this product.
Yeah.
And if you've already had babies and you're not having any more babies, you still want this product.
I think she wants this product, so
I can't even begin to tell. I am.
I know.
I've been like, I'm trying to think of how I could fit Sadie into it, but she's the 76-pound golden doodle, so I don't know how that's going to work. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. If you're just joining us, thank you so much. We are here talking about traveling tips for little ones. When did you first start traveling with the girls?
I was really scared, actually. But no, I think I traveled 9 months. Yeah, even maybe 9 months. Just about to crawling.
Okay.
So, but you get on the trip, you get to the destination, and then they start crawling because then you don't have the house. Right. That's usually, I think that's with both kids.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you have milestones away from home?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So, but I was really a nervous mom with the first one, of course, like most of us. And so I think one of the tips, like, what are we talking, car or planes first?
Either one, actually.
Plane I love is, I know it's a little messy, but get a cup of ice. For some reason, some of the airlines have the ice cubes with the holes in them.
Yeah.
And we would take a straw and we would just play with ice. And I mean, I know we'd both be wet when we got off the plane, but
I never heard of that. That's cool.
it just happened. It actually just happened, and I was like, just do whatever so we can get to our destination because it was a pretty long flight. And I didn't care. It was cooled off, and so yeah,
really
playing
fun.
with ice.
No, seriously,
I mean, you've
that's
got
like
a couple bibs, and you've got, I'm sure you've got a burp cloth or whatever. So you just kind of
grab some napkins.
well, and pack
from
an
the
extra shirt
stewardess.
for yourself.
Yeah,
that's a tip.
but you know
Tip
what?
two.
That's something you don't even have to pack.
No,
You know what? In terms of like
Yeah.
it's a toy or something to keep them occupied and happy that you don't even need to pack. That's really cool.
Thanks.
See, this is so great. What did I pack for the boys when they were little? When they were infants, it was mainly they both were pacifier babies.
Okay.
So I had to make sure that I had maybe 2 or 3 of them on hand, just in case. But my oldest was a dream to travel with. Like, we actually were on the runway for 3 hours on his first flight on the runway. Did not leave, in the plane. And there were adults that were going bonkers. And
this
my
baby?
guy was just hanging out like, hey.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so thankful. I'm trying to think. Toys. Like little baby toys.
Yeah,
like,
I love those
board
books. I love the books
the
that
soft
kind of
ones.
like they make little noises. Not too
The
loud
crinkling?
when playing. Yeah, the crinkling and stuff. But it's so hard. Sometimes
Aw.
it's so hard because you have the baby that throws the the game. Anything that
Right.
you could probably like clip on to something.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea too. Definitely. Infants are hard. Other things that I would say is prepare all of your formula or breast milk or any kind of, really not really juice, but formula and breast milk ahead of time. You can carry more than 3.4 ounces of that in your carry-on. Definitely check the TSA requirements, but
Yes.
you can. They might ask you to spill some of it out. They might ask you to do certain things, but if you have an infant or a toddler that is on formula or breast milk, you can take it on board. And I know that was a concern with a lot of people.
Oh, and they will ask you because it happened to me.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I had the toddler, I had the baby on the hip. I've got the stroller in my hand, I'm pushing it all out, and he's like, ma'am, you need to come over here. And I'm like, are you serious? And I was like, watch this happen. So with the second kid, I'm a little bit more like,
Freezing.
yeah. Oh yeah, so that's the baby on the hip, I'm flipping out the bottle, like, I'm like, let's do this. And he's like, okay, you're good. And I was like, of course I am. So
It's my baby's food.
but they're going to make it inconvenient for you, of course.
Yeah. So just be aware of it,
Yeah.
but you can bring it on board. What I did when my babies were old enough to not have formula breast milk, I would bring their favorite sippy cup empty. And then once I got through security, I would either fill it with water or go to the not concession stand. Like I'm not
She's
a
still at the
field.
baseball game.
I'm still at
with
the
her
baseball
boys.
game from last week. But
Yeah, just
when I
like
get
they have
milk
so
or
many
whatever.
little pop-up, like, I just was in the airport, little pop-up, like, shops,
yeah.
I guess, like pop-up little, it is kind of like a little concession thing. You just walk up, you grab a sandwich, they have
Right.
all kinds of juices and things like that, so.
or once you get on the plane, but they have their familiar sippy cup that they're used to drinking with, and then that kept them happy for
Yeah.
the majority until they threw it in the
Yeah.
in the aisle.
In the aisle. And then
Cause effect.
I guess electronics, like we had the DVD players, now they
Mhm.
have iPads and you can just play movies on it.
Yeah, or if you have an airplane that has the TVs built in, those are great also. But please, whatever you do, if your child is under the age of 13 especially, buy earphones that are specifically
Yes.
made for their ears. Because if it's over a certain megahertz, you can not knowingly cause damage
Oh, great.
later on in their hearing. And the kids don't know. Come on. They're like
No.
putting it on really loud and they're like, oh, this
Right.
is great, So there are earphones and earbuds out there. I'm going to plug Kidnect. We did a show with them a long time ago,
Yeah.
the beach show.
No, my kids have them.
Yes,
And they took them to school this year. Yay, thanks, Kidneck. Yeah, so we have those.
And they're cool looking. They're like little earbuds.
They're green colors. Oh, they were fighting. They have a case. They were fighting over the colors of the case. No, they love them. They're great. And I don't have to worry because, speaking of planes, so we were in the car. We just did car trips this summer. And plugging it in, we have the TVs in the back, which I'm blessed. Thank you. But I didn't know. Like, I don't even know if there's volume control because it's mostly remote.
Right.
So it was good to know that I had those.
That they wouldn't
weren't-
blast out their eardrums.
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, it's scary.
Yeah.
But no, electronics are great. Whether you have their DSs too, or I know they don't make iPods anymore. I said iPod the other day, I think to my sister-in-law, and she's like, they don't make those anymore. I'm like, oh!
It's hard to keep up with technology.
I know,
It
seriously.
changes fast.
It is unbelievable. But so those are some things that I would recommend. And also snacks. It's less
Yeah.
expensive to pack them in Ziploc bags, and you can bring them in your carry-on.
Yeah.
As long as, obviously, they're not liquids. But it's less expensive than buying them at those stores at the airport and risking them not having snacks or snacks that the kids like on the airplane.
Yeah.
So
Now, if you have any tips that you'd love to share in the comments below, we'd love to see them, because
definitely
we always find,
like the ice.
I know, Mom's got to share, because there are things you probably never thought of. Sometimes, like the ice, you're just looking at products and not thinking about, common things right in front of you, like, rip the magazine apart, or,
I don't make crumpled balls.
Exactly.
And throw it. Coloring books and crayons are another thing when they're at that age, or playing cards. I used to always play solitaire.
Aww.
I was like a little nerdy, quiet.
Well, now you can play it on the iPad.
I know.
Welcome to the...
No more iPods, no more playing cards.
I know. It's all on the technology.
That's hysterical. She's bringing me into the 21st century, because I'm all like...
Crank it up, Dana. We were just talking about that. What did I say about the monkey was doing something?
Oh, on our computer that was trying to get it to go or whatever. Oh, with the split screen.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. But technology, we were trying to use some software, and we thought that there was a monkey inside the computer, like the way it was working. Yeah, that's what happens.
And it was painful.
It was painful, but that's what happens when you go live.
Yeah.
You just never know.
And that's why we love it.
That's why we love it, because we have fun. It's kind of exhilarating to see what's going to happen.
What's next?
And then we pass out after the show from the adrenaline rush.
Exactly. We're like, oh my God, why are we so tired?
And it's because
we exhausted ourselves.
Facebook Live. All right, This is awesome. This is amazing. And we haven't done this in a while. We did this in one of our shows where we had like the moving camera and you had to follow us.
Yes.
It was one of the restaurants.
Yes.
So I'm going to turn the camera, and our amazing...
I'll be your Vanna for the day.
Yeah, it's going to show you this awesome product that I'm telling you. I'm so jealous. Like, if I had this, I would have been like the happiest mama. So,
it's amazing.
It's amazing. So we're going to turn the camera now, so bear with us.
Okay.
And I'm just going to walk over to our special screen room here. And I'm going to see if I can...
Here I am.
All right, let us know if you can see the product. She's going to be flashing it up to you.
Yes. So, you're traveling. It could be in the car. It could be in the airplane. This may look like your average car seat, but it's not. And I know I'm sounding salesy. It's terrible, but I love this so much. So let me give you a little close-up view. This is the car seat by Duna. So when you look at it up front, you see it has side impact protection. It has a little infant insert, because this is an infant car seat that can hold babies from 4 pounds all the way through 35 pounds. It's 17 pounds in weight, just to give you an idea of the weight of it. So it's the weight of an average car seat, maybe a little bit heavier, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So you're going on vacation. When I go on vacation, when I traveled with the babies, I would actually get them their own seat, and I would bring their car seat on. So I would have to lug the car seat and their stroller, and it was a big pain in the butt. I really wish I had this, because not only is this a car seat, this is, hold on, a stroller. And I just did that with one little thing, like one little button push, and pulled this up. This is the coolest thing ever. I'm not even kidding. I've been walking with this around the house since I got the sample to show you guys. But what's great is all you do is you do that, move the handle over like this, and it becomes a full stroller. It rides smoothly. The baby's right there, and it's absolutely amazing. So a little bit about the car seat in particular, just to give you an idea. This is a rear-facing car seat. Like I said, it's 4 pounds to 35 pounds, or 32 inches. What's nice about it is, watch, I'm going to show you how I'm going to turn it back into a car seat, just to give you an idea. Any of the white buttons are pushable or movable. So put this in the center, and now you have a car seat. So this car seat itself, when you put it into the car, you can put it in, let's say you're at home, okay, and this is your standard car seat. It comes with a car seat base, which is really cool. So it's a standard car seat base. It has the levels on the side to make sure that it's actually level. And this would stay in your car at all times. You can travel with this, but you don't need it because I'm going to show you how easy it is to actually seatbelt it right into the car itself. So when you purchase this, you get the car seat, you get the car seat base, and you also get the vehicle seat protector, which is kind of cool. You put it underneath, collects the Cheerios and all the random things that go flying while your kid is in the car seat. But if you were to put this in the car, let's say I am the back of the car seat. Let me move back a little bit. Of your actual car's seat. You take the strap, go over like this. There are little clips. You clip the strap in. Hold on one second, let me just move this so you can see the clips. So you put the waist belt strap in over here. Then the one that goes over your chest, you just slide back here. And there's a little purple clip. You can see it right there. That clips it in place. I tried it in my car last night, and I was going to try it on here now, but it would have been funny trying to bring my car into the back of my house. But it's a great way, super, super secure way to secure the car seat. These car seats are great for traveling on planes, like I just said. Traveling in the car. What if you're traveling in a plane and you're going to rent a car? Absolutely perfect. What if you're traveling on a plane and you go somewhere and you're going to be in taxis and Ubers? Your baby will be safe in the car seat. And then once you get out of the car seat, out of the car, I'm going to do this all day because I love this. It goes like that. Super, super easy. And then you just change the handle. These are FAA approved, so you can actually use this. Like I used to use my kids' infant car seats on airplanes, which is great. You can strap it right into your child's airplane seat. Now, one thing you'll notice is there isn't storage currently on the stroller itself. So, of course, they created storage. So one thing that you can opt for is this super cute little pouch that has a zipper attached. I'll show you right here. It has a zipper and actually fits quite a lot of product in here. You can put the diapers, you can put bottles, you can put pacifiers, toys. They actually recommend leave this in the trunk of your car, and then you can also pop it onto the stroller. What's so cool is you just go like this and like this, and you have the little pouch, actually not so little, but the pouch right there. This is an added accessory for the stroller, but I think it's great. It's super lightweight. Like I said, you can leave it in your trunk when you're not using it, but it's a great thing to have for the stroller itself. These strollers come in absolutely amazing colors. They're actually having two colors that are coming out. One is like a maroonish wine and one is a navy blue that are so gorgeous. So if you're like me and you like to pick special colors or anything, it's perfect. So they have two bags in particular that you can purchase aside from the stroller that will help with carrying everyday or traveling things. This is their essential bag. This bag here, which is very nice, has the zipper, has your changing pad, but also has two pockets on the sides that you can put your drinks or your bottles in. So as you notice, there are no cup holders on the stroller itself, but you have built-in cup holders with this bag. And what's even nicer, they think of everything here, is that it clips right on to the handle of the stroller. So that is one of them. So that's your essential one. This is like your everyday bag. This is the larger of the two bags, as you can see by the size. It has the zipper, has a lot of compartments inside, including a bottle holder. And this one, this is the one that I would use as like an everyday, it holds basically everything. You throw your diapers in, snacks, so on. This one actually clips in place of the one that I showed you previously, that black one. So it would go right here. Let me pull out a little bit so you can see it. So now you can see why I wanted one of these and why I wish I had one when the boys were youngins.
I know. I'm checking out comments, seeing what's happening. Hopefully you you guys are tuning in. I know it's lunchtime. This is amazing. I can't even...
How excited was I when you came in?
No, I mean, she gave me the whole tutorial, and I was like, where was this? Because I had a stroller that I had to pop it out.
Oh, do you remember?
Yeah, and it was a great brand. Not giving a plug, but I had to pop it out. Actually, the first time I got it, I didn't know how to close it, and I was crying, and I called my husband. And we had to put it in the back of the car.
Fully open?
Yeah. Stop. So for new moms who are, I mean, the white buttons, the green for go.
Oh, yes,
brake.
the brakes.
Yeah.
Ah, good pointer here.
I know.
There are brakes on the bottom. So when you want to brake, you press the red.
Whoa,
And
sorry.
when you want to be on the go, you press the green. There is a sunshade.
Perfect.
Like, I mean, it's basically takes the place of your car seat and separate stroller.
Yeah, all that rigmarole of like getting the baby and doing the whole thing, and then getting the car seat in the back of the car, and you've got, you know, I'm sure you've got errands or bags, or if you're going to the mall, or you're going to, I mean, you can pop this up. You know, I don't know, you probably can't put this in a shopping cart, did they say?
It doesn't have, you know how the other
Shopping
car
carts
seats
are all
have the
weird
clip?
though. I'd be really careful with those. I mean,
I actually never really brought my kid. I would try to like do
I
like
tried
tag
it.
team where my husband would go in one
Yeah.
direction and I would go in the other. But it probably could fit in the big part of the shopping cart, although you probably will not be able to put food in there after. But
yeah.
but no, I mean it's amazing. I mean look at
Amazing.
this. I can't. I have to keep playing with it.
Well, and how many times are you like, honey, who's got the base?
Yeah.
Do you have the base? We need to buy another base. Like when you
really
know,
don't need it. I
Yeah.
mean it comes with the actual stroller, which is great.
and it just clips right in, right?
It clips like any other
So
standard
this,
stroller.
so this part you have to slide through, correct?
Right. So this one, if you just have this car seat
Yeah.
and you're getting in the car, you just need to slide it in. You move the handles like this. So see these little thingies over
Yeah.
here? Let me pick this up and I'll show you guys. So if you see the little slot there, there's one on the other side. You just put the car seat, the waist strap here, and then like I showed you before, the one that goes across your chest goes through that purple thing, and it's super easy and it's so secure. And then the handle actually helps with protection too.
Okay.
So this has been FAA approved. It has great construction to it. I can't show you because it's like all the way on the bottom, but there's this honeycomb construction underneath that actually.
Let me use my biceps.
Whoa!
Okay.
So there's honeycomb construction underneath here that actually, God forbid there was any kind of collision, it crumples in so it takes the impact and not the
Nice.
seat itself.
Okay.
So it's really cool. I mean, this car seat, I love it.
I love it. I wish I'd had this. God.
I know, it's
I mean,
unbelievable.
seriously, I can't even imagine just being like,
Laying in here with this yummy memory foam, it's soft as anything. And they have the infant insert until your baby is 11 pounds. It actually just cushions them a little bit more and keeps them, you know, because when they're babies and they're all like lost, you know, floppy.
no, because I needed that. Mine had, I think, a little torticollis, which was, you know, when they were in the womb, and so she was, so I think that would have, like,
Did I tell you that my oldest had that too?
no, stop it.
Yes, and I didn't know until I was taking him for speech and feeding therapy. And another mom said, "Oh, your son has torticollis," and I'm like, "Oh, he does." And then he had to go for physical therapy too. But isn't that funny?
That's crazy.
I
I needed the helmet.
Oh,
I didn't know. Soft heads.
Yes, yes.
All right, so I'm checking comments to see. We're waiting for comments.
So the other
I know.
accessories that you can get for this, like I wish, it's so funny. I wish I had a baby so that I could put it in here. Because I mean, but then I also want to sleep at night too. But
Yeah, we want sleep again.
But-
But not really getting that anyway, so you never get it again. But anyways,
But other accessories that you can get for this that they have that's available is a shield, like a rain shield. There's also an extension for the sun, especially down here.
Yeah,
You're going to
South
totally need
Florida.
it. They have wheel covers. You can get extra bases if you want, if that's something that you're looking for. But this is such an awesome all-in-one system that, I don't know, I was like rolling around the house. I'll tell you a funny story because I don't think my mom is on right now. She'll laugh about it later. So Duna was kind enough to drop off this sample so that I can test it out and we can really give you guys our true feelings of the actual product itself. So I had left it in my family room, and my parents came over for dinner last night, and they walk in and they're like, my mom was like, oh my gosh! Oh gosh. She thought that this was supposed to be like the surprise that I was pregnant. No. I love you, Mom. I have 2 healthy kids.
Yeah, not happening.
I felt bad in a way. I laughed first because I thought it was hysterical. Like, no, I had a feeling, you know, like back in my mind, I was like, could you imagine if my parents came in and were like, and they were.
And then they did.
Yeah. So, no, I just happened to find and interact and connect with cool baby products. I know. Could you imagine how this would go over if they made this as like a dog carrier in Boca?
Oh my gosh, that'd be the hottest thing.
Town center would be filled with this.
Filled. So if you're just tuning in towards the end of our show, we're our show sponsor today is Duna, which is this fantastic car seat / stroller. That's amazing.
Like I do it again.
So
I feel like one of those people on like the
you can definitely watch the replay and see Dana and her lovely tutorial and explanation and demonstration. Isn't that cool? And then you're walking with your baby.
Feel how smooth it rolls.
Okay. I can't. Stop it. I would be like, I would speed shop in this. You could do some serious, you know how you're like clothing shopping? You could just be like, boom, boom,
wheel
boom.
in and out.
You're hanging on the thing, go through, done.
Yep.
Yeah,
and with the extra bags and stuff like that, I just feel like it's so important to try to make your life as easy as you can. Being a new mom, being a mom, having a baby, you have a lot that you're juggling to begin with.
Yes. The juggle is real, which we've talked about from our previous shows.
It's nice to have something that'll make your life that much easier. One less thing to worry about, one less thing to carry, to pack with you.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is like, I've seen celebrities with this. If you're into like the whole, I mean, I've seen celebrities, I've seen like sports people with this, and I know why. They travel a lot. And you don't even have to travel a lot. Let's say you live in New York City.
Oh my
God. You have an infant.
Can you imagine getting in the taxi and then getting out and flipping it up and being on the sidewalk?
And to be able to securely strap it to the car seat. Like, I never, anyone that lives in the city that's watching this, how else do you travel around the city? I guess you just walk everywhere with them in a stroller?
Yeah, I guess you never.
Oh, geez, you don't have to.
I mean,
you can totally Uber. Oh, yeah.
You could Uber. But it's just, I'm sure you all do it where it's not safe.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure you're
like, I'm just taking a 2-minute car ride.
Yeah, I mean, but what do you do? But this is the solution. And to me, in the Florida heat, like, done. I mean, I'll tell you my story. So the first time I ever had a baby, I went to the little breastfeeding class at the local hospital here, and so I had the snap-in base, and I couldn't figure out. You think that I'm such a like practical person. You think that I would have gone through my products and really, but I didn't. I don't know. I just didn't know. I just didn't think. I thought I'm too busy having a baby. When it comes time to use the product, I'll be fine. Right. I could not figure out how to open the stroller again and snap the base in. That base must have weighed 50 pounds. I dragged that thing to the class. By the time I got there, I was practically in tears.
Oh.
And I was sweating. And it was November, and I was drenched, and I got in there, and I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? If I had had this to take out and flip up and just walk right in, it would have been such a seamless, like, you know, first time going to a breastfeeding class, first time mom. I think it was like one of the first times I went out. And it was a disaster. I felt awful. So this is definitely a confidence booster. As a mom, something you don't have to worry about, the Duna.
I know.
This is our new Duna.
I love it. If you want to check them out, please check their website. It's Duna, DOONAUSA.com. They also have all of their social medias, Duna USA.
Cool.
They are sold in stores. They're sold in Bye Bye Baby. So you can go online.
Yep,
at Bye Bye Baby, and there are some other stores that they're available in that we will link below in case you want to check them out. I don't know. I've never found something that I
been that passionate about.
That I love.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is such a, it's a game changer. It's a life changer.
It's a life changer. So I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments because our show's almost over. It always goes by so fast.
I know.
Hi, Melanie. Melanie's watching. Hello. Hi, Melanie. We're doing the Duna car seat. So.
We love it.
But yeah. So what else?
All right.
So we'll be posting links in our event.
Yes.
If you would link to the event and on the show post, so you can go click and find out. Please send this to a friend. I'm telling you, this is, you know, I know we have a lot of our followers maybe already have kids, but I gotta tell you, I have a lot of friends on their third and fourth. So,
yeah. And we have a lot that are just
and you're probably
ruining
stuck.
them.
Well, and you're probably stuck in your own ways of the old stuff. And this is great new technology that you need to have. Let me turn it this way so you guys can see. Okay.
You imagine just laying in here.
Oh my God,
Keep on
I'm so
squishing
happy.
the side part. I know.
I would love to take a little nap and Dana can push me around.
Okay, cool. that's for another show.
No, but if you don't have the thing in your way. Okay, so stand back because I feel so tall. I got my long white pants on today, so I don't want to get them dirty. But okay, so thanks for tuning in.
Yes. We will see you next week.
Yeah, next week.
Keep your eye out for our next event coming up. Also, we do have 2 new additions on our website. We have a section that you can subscribe, and we're going to eventually, like probably in the next week or so, set up a newsletter to keep you up to date on all future events.
Yeah, events, products we talk about in the show that you can, go back to, and probably some motherhood.
Funny. Everything. It's crazy. We have so much fun.
Yeah, we do. Some on-the-go advice. So we haven't. What are we doing next week? We're gonna go. You might have to stay tuned.
Yeah,
I know.
We have an event that's like in the works.
Yeah.
So we have to determine a few things.
We have to
back
determine. And you know what we'd love if you want to comment below. If you've ever tuned into our split screen shows, they're usually at 9 p.m. During the weeknights. Usually Wednesday weeknights. We've been talking about some really amazing stuff like the juggle is real, how to juggle it all right now with if you're back to school or you have a new baby or you have a new baby and you're going to work, everything that you're having to juggle between your husband, your significant other, the rest of the family, food, bills, everything. We've talked about that. We've talked about the previous episode, which we'll link, is the Mom Tribe. So we created a group for you to go to we're talking about everything on there. You should have been on there. Last one we talked about was Netflix shows.
Yes, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone listed a whole bunch of them.
And I was like, I didn't even know these were on here, and I'm obsessed with Netflix right now. Not to give them a plug, but so we're talking about everything on the Mom Tribe. We're talking about if you have a bad day, go on there. You're looking for some support, or you have a question about something local in South Florida.
It's a group of like-minded, kind people.
Yeah,
it
and
really
it's
is.
small right now, but we'd love to grow it. It's and the group that's on there right now, we're kicking some butt and taking care of each other. So it's SoFlo Moms on the Go, / Mom Tribe group. So if you just type that in, we will,
click to join and we'll accept you
into the group,
into the tribe.
Yeah.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
But other than that, please check out our Instagram, SoFlo Moms. We're tweeting our events and everything that's going on as well. We're always on the lookout for funny videos and memes and stuff. So our Facebook page isn't just for our fabulous shows. We do like to share other fun things as well. And I think that's really it. So fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to
seeing you next week. Yes. Yeah. Stay tuned. Set your notifications so you can find out where we're going to be. We've got a couple things. The juggle is real. We're juggling a couple things, and we're trying to figure out where we can all be at the same time.
It's like, do we do it in the afternoon or do we do it at night?
Do we do it here? We're going to go here. So stay tuned. You'll be surprised. Bye.
Bye.
Whoopsie.